What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a game reaction to talk about between the Chicago Bulls and the Brooklyn Nets, where the trade deadline has come to an end as well. The Bulls decide to do absolutely nothing in terms of trade deadline, and then we go on to perform in one of our worst performances of the entire season. And I say that a lot, but I really feel like every time I say it, it ends up being true as well. So we have a lot to talk about in this video. I don't know if I'm going to be holding back or not. I want to make my trade deadline reaction and really let loose there. I'll try to stay composed here, but no promises guaranteed. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls overall game today, the waste of time of a Player of a Game award, and your thoughts and opinions on just where this Bulls team is going to go in the future. We lost this game 116 to 105. And before I say anything else, again, I don't know what I'm going to do in this video, but I will make an announcement first and foremost, because the last thing I actually really want to do today is talk about the Bulls, to be honest. But my announcement is I will be going and traveling on holiday very, very soon in the next couple of days. So pretty much today, this video now and the next video that you see will all be, I guess, made today. Will all be, I guess, reaction to what's happening today, what's happening around the trade deadline. But the next videos after that will be pre-recorded. There will be no news stories, no injury updates, because again, all of the videos will be pre-recorded. I still want to provide some content for you guys, while of course I'm not actually making the videos on the day. I want to make sure that the routine is still there. I want to make sure that everything goes as swimmingly or as normal for you guys. I'm not sure if I'll be talking about the Cavs game, but to be honest, knowing how the Bulls are playing recently, and knowing that there's really no hope for, I guess, future improvements, at least for this season, or at least big improvements for this season, I'll say it's probably a good thing I won't talk about the Cavs game, at least from my eyes. Maybe I deserve a game off or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really care. But yeah, so some of these videos will be pre-recorded. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Hopefully you enjoy them nonetheless. And of course, I will be making videos once I'm at the destination, once I'm on my holiday, because this is still a hobby for me. I still like talking about the Bulls, but I can't guarantee every single day I'll be uploading a video, really, because if the Bulls are going to keep on doing this to me every single game, every single win streak and lose streak, they're going to keep on doing this to me, I can't guarantee I'll make a video every single day about this Bulls team, but I'll try my absolute best, and hopefully I'll feel motivated at the time to do so. Now, let's talk about this game. What a rubbish performance by the Chicago Bulls. Really, an astonishing, rubbish, terrible, disgraceful, embarrassing performance by the Chicago Bulls. Put any negative connotation towards the Bulls, and that's what they were today. They were dog shit in many ways. They were so bad in this game. And again, maybe it's the frustration of knowing that we've done absolutely nothing in the trade deadline. One of the only teams in the NBA to do absolutely nothing. And in order to respond from that, you put up one of the worst performances of your entire season. Losing to this Brooklyn Nets team that's extremely weak-handed at the moment. Their new players, obviously outside of Spencer Dinwiddie and Finney Smith, but outside of that, their new players are not playing. None of their guys from the Phoenix Suns are coming into this team. And you still lose to this Brooklyn Nets team. You let a player that has been struggling from the three-point line in every sense of the word this season make 6 from freaking 6 in one quarter of basketball. And you're telling me this is the team that we're going to go with for the rest of the season, and this is the team that the front office likes. This is the team that can compete. I'm sorry. That's unacceptable from everybody in this Bulls organization, from the ownership to the front office to the coach. Again, the coaching is crazy to me, and obviously these players are a huge disappointment as well. Nowhere near what they were last year, and it's embarrassing to watch this Bulls team as we speak. And you're telling me not one single trade, when half the league has basically changed, and not one single trade has come to your table that would not make this team better. We need shooters in this team. I saw a quote. Again, I haven't watched the Torres Counter Service media press conference, whatever. I will watch it after this, because I just woke up, I watched the Bulls game, and trust me, I plan on going right back to sleep after this, because I cannot be bothered about today. But again, Not one trade. We needed a shooter, and we could not get one shooter out there. We needed forward help. You're telling me there's not one forward out there that can make this Bulls team better in some way, form, or fashion? Carmelo has been out of this league the entire season. You're telling me he's better than any of the guys that we have on our bench? He's worse than any of the guys we have on our bench. You know we have 4 centers in this team, right? 2 of them do not bloody play. But we need a forward, and we can't be bothered to get one. It's pissing me off, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to hear a bunch of excuses from this front office and a bunch of just spin and just obnoxious quotes that we have to take because we literally can't do anything about it anymore. It pisses me off. But looking at today's game, again, I also saw a quote saying that the Bulls shoot well in terms of the 3-point line. We just need to shoot more of them. Really?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Get the John Cena meme out there. Are you sure about that? Where is this good 3-point shooting that I'm supposed to look at? Again, Lonzo, great 3-point shooter, don't get me wrong, but Lonzo's not here. He's not coming back this season, most likely. Where is Lonzo Ball? We don't know. We don't know when that situation is going to be dealt with. Outside of that, where is that 3-point shooting that we need? We made our first 3-point shot in the 3rd quarter of this game. No surprise we lost. You got Joe Harris making 6 from 6 on his own because we can't defend in that 2nd quarter, and we make our first 3-point shots in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, but we shoot great from the 3-point line. I saw there was a stat saying that we were 12th in terms of 3-point makes, but in terms of attempts, we're dead last. Is that really a good 3-point shooting team? Does that really make us that great from the 3-point line? But we need a shooter. Oh well. Nah, we're 12th in 3-point makes. We don't need a shooter. Just go and chuck up more of them. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. Chuck up more of them. Great. Good insight. Again, this is pissing me off, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. I don't think I've ever been this mad at a Chicago Bulls team in my life, honestly. I apologize if this is not what you want to hear. I'll say that first and foremost, because I know a lot of Bulls fans still have hope in this team. And by no means am I saying change the whole core. By no means am I saying change this team entirely. But you're telling me there's not one single trade. Every other team seems to have made at least one trade to make their team better. But not one single trade was presented to the Chicago Bulls that was seemed worthy enough for this team. I don't know what to say, but in terms of Brooklyn, I give respect to Brooklyn again. I think, again, by all means, when their team is actually all available to play, I still believe they're a playoff team, just by the fact that they're 10 games above, 11 games now above 500. But I think their team will still be competitive. But today, their team should not have been that competitive compared to the Bulls. They have 3, 4, 5 players out in this game. New signings not coming in. The Bulls only have Lonzo and Javonte Green out. And that's the performance that we give away for the Chicago Bulls team. That's the performance that we can look at and say, we're going to back this team. We like this team. Billy Donovan even said it in one of the interviews in the game. We like this group. We just got to find a way to play consistent. It's been 2 years, buddy. Where's consistency in this team? 2 years of inconsistency, and you're still saying the same things. Next, you're just going to say you don't know the answers for it. Again, I don't know where's the consistency going to come from? It's clear to me this team is not consistent. Yes, you might say the beginning of the season, we were very consistent, top of the Eastern Conference, top 4 and whatnot. I'll tell you what, that end of the season just proves to me this team is still inconsistent. The end of the season was horrific, and now we're just seeing it more in flow. 3-game win streaks, 3-game losing streaks. Just bundle it up together, you're going to get the same stuff from the Chicago Bulls, but obviously a lot worse in this time out. And every single team in the East that has been ahead of us has gotten better. And we've just stand put, and we're expecting this team to go out and compete. Good luck to the Chicago Bulls. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you compete in the Eastern Conference. But don't tell me that this is the right thing to do, to stand put in terms of this trade period. I said it in the last video. Standing put, being stagnant, but staying where you are is the worst possible move you can do. And that's exactly what we've done. So, against Brooklyn, I apologize that I guess I kind of disrespected the Brooklyn Nets in many ways in the last video, saying that team should not be competing the way the Bulls should in that game, because all of their guys are simply not playing compared to where the Chicago Bulls are. But lo and behold, another, I guess, winnable game for the Chicago Bulls goes slipping by. The Bulls fall back into their shell once again, crumbling in their little holes, hiding from all the big boys that actually want to compete in the Eastern Conference, and we just come out when we want to come out. Again, inconsistent basketball, 3-game win streaks, 3-game losing streaks. I never ever asked for the Bulls to trade everybody. Never in my life have I asked for that. But it does not make anything as crazy. I guess that's how the video went. I guess that's the direction it's gone down. I still will make my reaction about the trade deadline, and it's going to be more of the same. So if you want to watch more rants, stick by to the next video as well, because you will get more rants from me. But again, in terms of this, it's a disgraceful performance from the Chicago Bulls just in its single game entirety. But the whole trade deadline itself was just shocking, absolutely shocking from this Bulls team, and I simply can't get my mind off of it. So apologies for those that want more of a game experience. I'll tell you exactly what happened. The Bulls were very bad offensively. It seemed like Zach LaVine is the only one that could really do anything in this game. For a team that has no Nicholas Claxton, we simply did not go to Vucevic anywhere near enough in the post. Don't tell me Ben Simmons can guard Nikola Vucevic in the post. I'm a big fan of Ben Simmons. A lot of people turn on Ben Simmons. I'm Australian. I want Ben Simmons to succeed. I don't care. He can't guard Vucevic in the post, and we don't do that enough. Everybody else just was disappearing on offense. I can't really recall anybody that had a great offensive game outside of Zach LaVine. Simple as that. So I guess that goes to my must improve is everybody else except for Zach LaVine. My player of the game is Zach LaVine. It doesn't really matter. I don't even think Zach was amazing in this game, but points wise, he was phenomenal. That's all I got to say in terms of that situation. The Bulls, who are 1 game below 500, 2 games ago, back on a losing streak, and now back to 3 games below 500. Our record is 26-29. And our next game is against Cleveland. We've lost 3 straight games to Cleveland, and I don't know. I don't know where our confidence is. I don't know where the Bulls team's head is at. I even heard at one point that the Bulls skipped shoot-arounds today to go for a wine testing or whatever. I don't know what it was. Some ballroom stuff. And I think it clearly showed because this Bulls team couldn't shoot to save its life. So, well done. Another bad decision by the Bulls gone by. Telling me you can't train for a game against Brooklyn, and that's the shooting performance you deliver. You made a mistake there, buddy. Whoever made that decision, shame on you. And that's it. That's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Just again, to reiterate the announcement, I will be traveling very, very soon. A lot of videos that you'll see will probably be pre-recorded. Again, I'm going to mainly talk about the buyout market. I'm going to talk about point guards from the buyout market. I'm just going to try and, I guess, provide something for you guys. If for whatever reason, the people that I talk about ends up going to a different team, then there's a high chance you won't get a video that day. For whatever reason, I'm not too sure, but we'll wait and see. Time will tell, and I apologize in advance if I do miss a day of videos, but again, it is what it is. I can't control everything, I guess. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. I apologize for my anger once again. Anyway, take care and peace.